Ay, Paloma.
Sorry I was gone so long.
It's okay, mija.
Yeah, Mama.
I'm sorry I wasn't here to say goodbye with the others. God, it's just so horrible. Just the thought of not seeing my sister ever again.
It's hard on all of us, though. Especially Ethan. Him and Teresa finally had a chance to be together. Now she's gone.
Sit with me. I want you both to learn from this. You need to be with the person that you love, now. Because you never know what's going to happen in life.
I hear you, Mama. I'm trying to do that with Fancy, just she's all over the place. I can't get a read on her.
What about you? Did you work out seeing Noah with Fancy? Are you getting back together with him?
I don't know if Noah and I are getting back together or not. I'm still having trouble getting past seeing him with Fancy.
But he told you that that meant nothing to him.
Well, Fancy told me that she's the one who came on to Noah.
Even so, I caught them together twice.
You know, Fancy hasn't been acting herself lately. And the more I thought about it, when I saw Noah at Tabitha's, I don't know, I just think that I was too hard on him. Fancy's the one who's been causing problems lately, even for me.
How so?
Well, she knew about Teresa's death, but she didn't pay her respects because she was nursing a hangover.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it gets even better. She skipped the memorial service to go out partying.
Are you sure, Luis?
You don't believe me? That's pretty.
Luis, mijo, I have to be honest with you. What you're telling me about Fancy, her behavior, going partying when she learned of Teresa's death, it just doesn't sound like the Fancy that I know at all.
Neither does trying to seduce Noah, even though she's supposedly in love with Luis. But we saw it.
You know, this change in her behavior, it's making me think of something that Noah said, and it's true. There's just so much evil in this town.
Well, he told me the same thing. And Fancy coming on to him was one of them.
I think he's right. God knows, Luis. We have witnessed a lot of evil activity in Harmony. And Father Lonigan has always said, for years, that there's evil among us, so... I think it's not only possible, but probable that the change in Fancy's behavior is because of the evil in this town. Don't let evil win. And it will if you give up on love. I spoke to Noah. And I know, mija, that he truly loves you. Luis, I see the way Fancy looks at you. I have no doubt in my mind she's madly in love with you. So please give them each another chance, knowing that they are victims of evil just as much as you are.
But after we have both seen Noah and Fancy together, how are we supposed to trust them?
Learn. Learn from Teresa and Ethan. Look what trusting in their love got them through. Don't you love Noah and Fancy enough to trust them? All right, let me ask you this. Don't you trust Noah and Fancy enough to know that despite all these problems, they love you? Okay, so I'll take that as a no.
Not so fast, Mama. I used to trust Noah. And I really want to trust him again. But it's hard to forget seeing him with Fancy.
Exactly.
I can't.
Exactly, and it's the same with me seeing Fancy with Noah.
All right. But if you knew for certain that Fancy loved you, would you still feel...
Well, how do I not doubt Fancy when I have seen her with Noah?
All right, so you're not sure you love her then?
I didn't say that. I think that Fancy loves me. I just think that something else is going on.
I'm sorry, Mija, but I still hear doubt in your voice. Because if you loved Fancy beyond any shadow of a doubt, I don't think that you would be this upset with the situation with Noah. Sorry, and neither with you, Paloma.
Well, Mama, you've given us a lot to think about. Thanks for trying to help.
We love you for that. So much. Let's go take a walk. Maybe we can decide whether or not we can trust Fancy and Noah again.
Well, like I said, if you really love them, you will. I hope you're in heaven, Mija. Filled with the peace that comes from being with God. Holy Mother, I'm sorry. I know this is a lot to ask. But if there was some way you could give me some sign to let me know that my Teresa didn't suffer when she left us. And that she has found her way into God's loving arms. I would be so grateful. Crane residence.
Mama. Oh, God, Mama, it's me.
Hello?
Mama, I'm alive. I'm alive.